Why is there a need for sustainable transportation? Sustainable transportation is a transportation system that does not affect the environment in any way. Vehicle emissions are the biggest source of carbon producers today. Therefore, this increases the rate of climate change because CO2 is a greenhouse gas. CO2 also poses a threat to the environment because the fumes are very harmful to humans, trees, and it affects the overall air quality. Health issues are linked to vehicle emissions. People are experiencing health issues because of the vehicle emissions. There's been an increased rate of asthma, air is being polluted, and the soil is being contaminated. There's a need for sustainable transportation because sustainable transportation does not use the Earth's fossil fuels. Cars use fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, and these will run out over time. In order to preserve these fossil fuels, we have to switch to sustainable transportation. What is NIU doing about green transportation? NIU has already started making changes to become more green. They're slowly progressing, but they're getting there. In 2018, NIU announced that they will be starting a new bike share program called VO Ride. These bikes cost 50 cents for 15 minutes. They put these bikes all over campus and students can park them anywhere on a bike rack. NIU stated that if students utilize this, it would save 240 tons of CO2. This allows students to promote sustainability at NIU. NIU also allows students to join a Facebook group called NIU Carpool Connections. It has 300 people already. It allows students, faculty, and staff to join. It allows for carpooling around town. It promotes being sustainable in DeKalb, and it also lowers the emission in a college town because college towns produce more CO2 than others. NIU encourages students to live on campus instead of living off campus and commuting and wasting emissions. The bus routes are even extended to off-campus apartments to encourage public transportation.
So what will it cost? Electric buses cost $750,000 each. The Husky line has 20 buses, so to replace all current buses with electric buses would cost $15 million. But each bus could save $400,000 in fuel costs. With 20 buses, that equals $8 million in savings. Also, each bus could end up saving $125,000 in maintenance costs, which would total $2.5 million. So that's a total of $10.5 million saved with electric buses. Bike sharing. It costs $4,500 per bike, which includes docking stations and kiosks. We would need a total of 50 bikes, 10 outside each residence hall, bringing the total cost of this project to $225,000. For bike lanes, the total cost is $133,170 per mile. To substantially cover the campus, we would need a total of 2 miles laid down. So the total for this project is $266,340. And lastly, car charging stations. It costs $3,450 per station. We will need a total of 17 car charging stations, one in every student-accessible parking lot on campus. The cost for this is $58,650, plus the cost for installation, which is $3,209 per station. So the total to buy and install 17 new car charging stations is $113,203.